Hey guys, we just thought we would pop on here and give you guys a quick update on Dustin's sister. The response last time to the last video was very overwhelming as far as support is concerned, and just love and support that you poured out to Britton and her family was just really heartwarming. And so we just wanted to hop on here and just update you and let you know, as many of you know, that she actually has passed away now. She passed away November 30th. And there's been so many of you that have reached out and asked, wanting to help. I know a lot of people's hearts are broken over the situation as she leaves behind her 4 children and her husband, and a lot of friends and family that love her and miss her as well. And so we thought it'd be easier to just do it this way so that everybody knows what's most helpful. And if we don't always respond back to text messages or emails or whatever, just know that we appreciate you and we appreciate the support and the love. So I think the most common question is just, how can I help? So we just wanted to share with you that a new You Caring page has been created, and I will link below to that. This You Caring page was created because it was Britton's wish that a college fund be set up for her kids. So if you're really wanting to help financially, that's the place to go. They ask for this in lieu of whatever else you would want to send or do. They just ask that you would please visit that site. So her service is going to be January 6th at North Coast Church in Fallbrook. That was her home church and her family's home church still. I will link below to the Evite for that as well, but we're asking that you please RSVP. Obviously it's not going to cost you any money to come, but we want an RSVP so that we can get a head count, because we're definitely expecting a full house as she was loved by so many. Another thing that I just wanted to kind of encourage you to maybe do is something that's bringing me, I don't know if I would say comfort or something that I've just been enjoying doing over the previous week or so of missing her, is visiting her blog. It is so rich with so many good just nuggets of learning when she walked through this process of suffering and walked through cancer, just the nuggets that the Lord just encouraged her with, and the way that she's able to express that through her writing on the blog. So I'll definitely be linking below to that, and I would encourage you to check it out and just draw some encouragement and comfort from that. And I'm actually including, if you found this video on my YouTube channel, if you want to link below to my blog as well, I have a little excerpt of one of my most favorite little devotions or nuggets that she wrote, just some excerpts from there, also written out on my blog. Anything else you want to say?
Well, obviously it sucks that she's gone. I mean, it's an understatement, but just encourage you guys to take her life as an example and get serious. You know, if you haven't gone through tragedy, you will, and you need to be prepared for it. Not that you can be prepared, but you need to live reality, because so many of the things that we think are problems really aren't. So anyways, just, you know, use her life as an example.
And for those of you who follow her on Facebook, I mean, I know a lot of people saw her last Facebook post, and one of the things she said towards the end of her goodbye really was that you can take this from my life, Jesus is real and worth following. And you definitely could see that in her life, that Jesus was real and worth following. So I would just encourage you to check those things out and just kind of read through, like I said, the pieces that we have left of her. Obviously, we want to just continue to lift up Jason and her 4 children and continue to keep them in our prayers. A mom not being around definitely leaves a void in the home, and I feel like that a void is even an understatement. So
A I would say if you want to do something for them, I mean, there's the You Caring page, which Lauren talked about, but I just would just not, a lot of times the statement, is there anything we can do? Let us know if there's anything. It's not really, just do whatever's on your heart. Don't, contact Jason. Just, if you want to give. If you want to send a meal, send a meal. Just do it without asking, because there's too much going on right now.
Mm-hmm. And when you're grieving, it's hard to really know what you want and what you need. It's hard to articulate those things. And so, if the Lord's put something on your heart, we just would encourage you to just do that, whatever that is, because there's only one of you, and we need to be a body and do the different things that God calls us to do. And so we would just encourage you to do just whatever's on your heart. You don't need to ask, just do it, I think. So thank you guys so much for praying. Thank you for your support going forward, as far as with the Free Indeed blog and my channel. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily taking a break. I'm just kind of taking it slower, because the grief kind of comes in waves. I have my moments where I feel like doing things, and I have my moments when I don't. And I know one of Britton's passions was just home and hospitality, and so I want to carry that on here through my blog, as I've done for the past year. I want to continue to do that, but it just may not be as regular and as frequent. And I thank you guys just for your continued support here, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.